Welcome to the School of Education and Human Services portion of Oakland University's Preparing for College, a Go for the Gold event. I'm so glad you're watching this video. The School of Education and Human Services is our home, and we hope that it can become a home for you. I'm John Marjoram Lays, Dean of the school. A big part of my job as Dean is to represent the faculty, staff, and students of the school, and I'm always proud to do that. Each of the faculty and staff is here to help you and to support our students. The School of Education and Human Services is a professional school rooted in community. We offer undergraduate programs in teacher preparation and human resource development, as well as graduate programs in counseling, leadership, special education, early childhood education, school administration, and reading. Our faculty are experts on the national level, as well as being experienced in their own professional fields. We are both scholarly and practical. That goes for all of us. My own professional area is teacher preparation, and I've been a licensed middle school and high school teacher. As a school, we're part of the communities around us, both the K-12 communities and the business communities. We believe in an education that is rooted in clinical experiences, so you'll be out in the schools and out in the business areas, depending on your major, from the very beginning. Our graduates are highly sought after locally and nationally. Literally hundreds of Oakland University alums are teachers and school administrators in this area, as well as human resource professionals in the area. Chances are good that when you finish your program, you'll be sitting across the desk from an OU alum who's interviewing to get a job. And our graduates get jobs. One of the things that I always mention to parents is that families can feel good about sending their kids to Oakland University. A marker of the confidence that the faculty and staff have in OU is the large number of faculty and staff daughters and sons who have attended our university. We believe in this place. I hope you'll take the time to come see Oakland University and to get a tour of Pauley Hall, the home of the School of Education and Human Services. You'll see our nationally accredited Early Childhood Center, which serves as a field placement site, our Educational Resource Laboratory, which is our in-house library, our Advising Center, a perennial leader on campus, our Autism Clinic, our Einstein's Bagels, and so much more. We have one of the finest facilities in the state of Michigan. But ultimately, a university is its students. My advice to students is always to choose your university in large part by who the other students are. These will become your companions for the next 4 years and possibly for the rest of your life. They will challenge you, support you, share your dreams, poke and prod at your assumptions, laugh with you, and occasionally, let's be honest, laugh at you, cry with you, and become a family that you choose. We have wonderful students. I hope you'll consider joining them. Again, I speak on behalf of our school when I say that our doors are open. We are a community that would welcome you to join us. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Cynthia Carver and I'm a faculty member in the School of Education and Human Services, and I'm delighted to welcome you today and to tell you a little bit about what it's like to learn to teach at Oakland University. But first, you have 3 different pathways to being a teacher if you come to OU. You can prepare to be in elementary school, and soon we will be adding an early childhood option that would prepare for the birth to kindergarten grade band. We have an elementary education program that's PK3 to 3-6, so that would prepare you from kindergarten through grade 6. And then we have a secondary program that will prepare you for middle school and high school, and it would be grades 5 through 9 and 7 to 12 under the new grade band system. In addition, you can prepare to be a K-12 art, music, or world language educator at Oakland University. So why come to OU? What's distinctive about our program? Well, first of all, you're going to have an opportunity to take classes from a truly outstanding faculty. All of our faculty members are experts in their area of expertise. Now, in addition to that, everybody who you take a class from has had classroom teaching experience, and you will take courses that have roughly 25 students, or I should say up to 25 students in them. Now, a second thing that makes us outstanding is our curriculum. The state has moved to a new way of certifying teachers, which I mentioned a moment ago, and that is through grade bands. Our curriculum was one of the first to be approved in the state for the new elementary program. Our secondary program is going through that process right now as standards are being written for our teacher prep programs across the state at the secondary level. And what that means is that we're at the forefront of the changes the state is wanting us to do. So we have a very richly clinical-based program. You will have many opportunities to work in local schools. The state requires 600 hours in local schools before you graduate to be a teacher in the state of Michigan. We did that before it was mandated. In fact, our candidates exceed that amount of time in local schools. Now we're also what we call practice-based. And that means you don't come to your classes and read a lot of articles and books and then write papers for us. That's important, and you will do some of that. But it's really more important to us that you can actually do the practice of teaching. You can lead a group discussion. You can do formative and summative assessments with your students. You can build respectful relationships with your students and their families. And so you will get a lot of opportunities to practice and be coached in these very, very important skills that all teachers need to be able to do and to do well. We're going to prepare you to work with all sorts of students. You will have opportunities to work with students in a wide variety of school settings, from very privileged settings to places where resources are very limited. We want you to be prepared to teach every student that comes before you and see their brilliance and be able to bring that out and help them thrive in an educational setting. There's a third thing that is really important for you to know, and that is our reputation. We work really closely with area schools, and they really love our graduates. You're well prepared, you're a well-started novice when you leave our program, and we know that there are jobs out there for you. This is a great time to learn to be a teacher and to go into the field and teach, because there is such a shortage of teachers in all areas, in all schools. So we're excited to have you come join us. Please reach out if you have any questions. We love to talk with prospective students. Remember, this is the profession that prepares all others. It's an amazing career choice, and we'd be delighted to work with you in the next few years.
Welcome, everybody. It's so exciting to be back on campus. I'm Dr. Jennifer Wenson. I'm a full-time faculty in the Department of Organizational Leadership. I'm also the coordinator for the Human Resource Development Program. Before I talk about the program, I'd like to pan the video over to a student right now. I'd like her to introduce herself and tell you why she's excited about HRD, or she likes HRD.
Hi everyone, my name is Eula Zora. I'm currently in the HR program at Oakland. I graduate this upcoming December, and the reason why I love the HR program here is because the world is based on people, and I want to be there to help them out, and the courses here really help me with that.
Excellent response. Thank you so much. So Human Resource Development is a degree that focuses on human capital. Everything about training and instructing in industry, whether it's instructional design, creating a course, evaluating that course, staffing, actually training, physically doing the facilitation. We talk about leadership, the elements of leadership, building your career, the whole foundation of businesses and being in a team environment. So HRD is multifaceted, and if you are at all interested, make sure you go online and look for Poly Hall. That's where we live, and there are many faculty that would be more than happy to talk to you about this awesome degree and future opportunities with an HRD degree.